Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. It's good to see you, metaphorically. My name is Arlene. You know that. Or you're new here. I'm so glad that you're here. Let me entertain you for a minute. Let me tell you about how I am a stick in the mud. I am such a drag. I can never have fun. Why can't I have fun? Well, it's because I'm autistic and I didn't know it. I didn't know all these years that I was autistic, and now I'm a late diagnosed autistic adult. That's my label. And I guess my sub-label is ADHD. But I wanted to tell you about not having fun, not knowing how to have fun. I mean, trying to have fun. Let's talk about Disneyland. I never knew that I wanted to go to Disneyland, but I have a son. So before he started university, after he graduated high school, we went on a trip to Disneyland. We went to Galaxy's Edge, which was awesome. Loved it. I had no idea I was going to love it so much. It was a bit intense, but powered through and enjoyed what I could enjoy. Right? Good places to rest and to stop. But my honey says to me, would I go on a roller coaster with him? So we went on the other side of the park. We went on the Incredicoaster, which actually does a loop. Like, it's intense. And I am not really a roller coaster person. I haven't been on one for years. So I thought, well, yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's do it, honey. Let's go on the roller coaster. So we get on the roller coaster and I'm immediately sensing some dread. But people are like, whoa. So I think, oh, this is normal. Whoa. Me too. That's how I feel. Anticipation. And then we're off and it's chaos and mayhem and panic and overwhelm, and people are screaming, which is not a good sound. It's not a good sound hearing people scream. I don't like it. And when one of those screams is my scream coming out of my face, it's not good. And we're twisting and we're turning and we're flipping over. And then there's a picture that gets taken. And I guess everybody knows this, but I didn't know this. A picture gets taken. So when we finally get to the end of the thing, which is like, oh my God, I'm alive. We have survived it. And honey's like, wow, that was awesome. And I'm like, yeah. And we see this picture. We see a picture that was taken. And there are the people behind us. And they're like, wow. They've got that kind of look. And Yod, my honey, he's got a big smile on his face. He's having a great time. And then there's me with my hands on the rail, like, an rictus of terrified fear. My eyes. Oh. So that was me. But was that a one-off? No, that was not a one-off, because after my son graduated from university, then he and I went back to Disneyland and we did Galaxy's Edge again. Totally awesome. And we decided that we would go on the classic ride. We would go to the Disney side. We would go to, Space Mountain. And this time I was prepared because I knew I was autistic by then, so I understood more about the overwhelm. So we watched videos ahead of time, and I had my ear things in, and I was ready. I felt like I was ready. I was totally into it. I'm going to do Space Mountain. This time I'm going to enjoy it. Well, Space Mountain is pitch black, just stars, little tiny lights flying past. Well, they're not flying past. I'm flying past. We're flying past. We're going about 1,000 miles an hour, something like that. I might be overestimating. Turning, twisting, zipping up and down, and oh my God, and people are screaming, and it doesn't matter. I got my little ear things in. I can hear them screaming perfectly fine, or maybe it's me. I'm screaming, and I forget about the picture again, and the picture happens, and we get to the end of the ride, and we have survived. I have survived another ride. I have survived another roller coaster. And we look at the picture, and there are the people behind us. And there's my son Owen, big smile on his face, grinning ear to ear. And there I am, hands with a look on my face like I'm about to be murdered. Yep, no fun. No fun at all. Why can't I have fun? Well, I mean, I can have fun. I mean, I do. I say to myself when I'm having fun, I say to myself out loud, I'm having fun. This is a good time. So I want to imprint it in my brain. But if there's too much going on, if there's too many noises, too many lights, too much activity, too many people like in a lineup, like when we would go to Fan Expo, which I love. I love fans of Fan Expos. I love fans of fan. I love fandom. That's what I meant to say. I love fandom. I love costumes. I love props. I love that world. Fabulous. Fabulous. You know what I don't love? I don't love standing in line with so many people. It's like escaping the apocalypse. All these people, we're all standing together. That's not a fun time. And then go into some sort of conference center, which is a big concrete bunker, and everybody's there and sounds are bouncing all over the place, and there's a million things to see, and lights are flashing, and there's a lot of noise. It's too much. It's too much. I really look forward to going, and the second I'm there, I gotta get out. And concerts. This is a problem for me. This is a thing that I understand now. I'm a musician. I'm a songwriter. I'm a performing songwriter. But I had a really hard time. I stopped going out to my friends' shows because I couldn't handle the noise of their beautiful songs. I just couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the applause. I couldn't handle waiting in line to get into the venue. Couldn't handle standing there. The sound is like, you know, when you put your ears up against, when we were kids, we did this, a crazy thing to do. Don't do this. If you're ever thinking of it, don't do it. Putting our ears up against the speakers and getting that tickling sound, that tickling feeling. I get that all the time at venues now. So here's a good thing. Here's a wonderful thing that I have learned since being diagnosed. Thank you to autistic creators on this platform. I've learned about noise canceling headphones, which I can wear. I wear them outside my ears. The little ones inside don't work for me, but the outside ones work. They work great. I can still hear the music. I just don't hear, I guess, all the frequencies, and I don't hear everything else going on around me. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's a good thing. What about you? Can you have fun? How do you have fun when you get overwhelmed? How do you not get overwhelmed? Do you have any tips and tricks to share with me that I can share with others? I appreciate you being here. Please maybe leave me a comment about that. Maybe leave me a thumbs up if this means any to you. And maybe even subscribe. It's a low number of subscribers. It's a brand new channel. I'm really glad that you're here. Thank you for dropping by. Come again.